welcome back to my channel. In today's episode I am going to be doing a walkthrough of the house that we are moving into in hopefully 2 weeks time. So it's coming to the end of the year, the contractors are going on holiday, and our estate actually closes for contractors. Hey Bubba, do you want to say hello? Here we go. Closes for contractors next week Thursday, and we have given notice to where we are renting now. So no matter what the place looks like, in 2 weeks time we are moving into our house. I'd say it's about 70% complete. There's a couple of things that the builder left that still needs to be done, but for the most part it will be livable. And we just need to get in because Darren is going on holiday for 3 weeks, and that's the only leave he gets in the year. Hello, baby. Say hello. It's the only leave he gets in the year, and yeah, I need him to help me move because I can't move with this little guy all by myself. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Storm, and I'm a first-time mommy to this sweetheart little Roman. He is almost 11 months old, and we are giving up living in the city to move to like a more agricultural area. So we've bought a plot in an equestrian estate that's about 30 k's south from where we are now, and we plan on being off the grid. So we're gonna have solar, and we're collecting rainwater, and we're gonna grow all of our own vegetables. Hello. Boom. And yeah, that's our dream, both Darren and I, and that's our project moving forward, and it's now crunch time for it to happen. So I just want to do a little video of how the place looks now, with it being about 70% complete, and then as we make changes along the way, as we finish up the house and we decorate it, then I will do videos of I'll do videos of our progress. So I'm going to take a drive through to the farm now, and then I'll see you there. So here we are, we're at the front part of the house now. Unfortunately can't drive any further because they are busy setting our gate and we need to let the concrete dry. So I am stopping here, but that's what it looks like. It's basically a rectangle. We wanted to have a bit of like a barn feel to it. So the entertainment area, like the kitchen, lounge, all of that is completely open plan. And you'll have a look when you go inside. It's quite big and open and spacious, like that barn feel. And then we have the living area, so like the bathrooms and the bedrooms and that kind of stuff on the other end of the house. But yeah, let's go and take a walk up to it and look what it looks like inside. I'm gonna flip the camera around, and just before we go in, have a quick panorama view of the house and the gardens. So everything that is on this side of the gate is going to stay as wild as possible. We get a lot of very beautiful birds here. We get hares. I know that there are a couple of small buck, like springbuck and duiker and stuff like that are in the estate, which we would like to have come to our house. And then everything that is on this side of the fence is basically going to be like a normal house. So we will eventually get lawn all around this area here. Up at the top there, towards that fence, like that whole area up there is where we're going to have the veggie garden. Towards the back of the house over there, we're going to have the herb garden. So I'd like to have a tea herb garden and a medicinal herb garden and a culinary herb garden. But that's obviously going to take some time before we get there. Then on that side of the house over there where you see the sand dunes, that's basically where the septic tank system is for our sewage and stuff. And yeah, this is all going to be lawn and garden for the kids to play in. I really can't wait to move in here. It's T-4 days until the builders go on holiday and then everything stops. There is still so much that has to be done. Like the builder that didn't finish the work and just left the house as is has really put us into a spot. Like you can see the stairs and the paintings and stuff aren't finished, but the house will be livable in the next couple of days, and then we are moving in as is. So yeah, that's the entrance to our house. I've put all of the lights on because it's very dark today because of the rain, but we need the rain, so I'm not complaining at all. I love this weather. But this is the entertainment part of the house. So just having a little look around. There's obviously our entrance. This is going to be our fireplace. So in that like square over there is where the fireplace will be. And it will be a proper like stove fireplace. So you can put pots and stuff on top of it and actually cook. Then all along there, like those gaps are for the wood. And we've got sleeper wood shelving that has its own like little light system on either side of the fireplace. So that's like a feature wall basically. Then in this corner here, you can't see it today because it's so overcast, but this is our little sun lounge, and you really get an amazing amount of sun in here. And I can just picture us like lounging here on chairs and reading and enjoying the sun. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely stunning in winter when we get that like cozy sun instead of that baking sun, because this place gets hot. A couple of days ago we recorded 45 degrees here, so yep, that's pretty hot. That is our view from the sun lounge. It's obviously looking over the farm, and then this looks over the mountains. Obviously it's not very clear because of the plastic, but we also have a working farm next door that's got cows and sheep and goats and horses and that kind of stuff, and we can see that beautifully from the little sun lounge. Also, I think it's going to be so stunning when we see the storms come in. So you can kind of see like the cloud formation now over the mountains in the background, and that goes like really dark and black, and the lightning is going to be fantastic. So where I'm actually standing now is going to be the dining room, and these are stacking doors. If I go to the edge of the stacking doors here, basically what's going to be here on the outside, like over there, is our garages, and on top of the garages is going to be a patio. So that will be part of the entertainment area of the house. So if I just walk back a little bit, this will be our dining room, and the dining room will then open up completely onto the patio, and then we'll be able to have braais and parties and stuff on the patio. Then over here, one of my favorite parts of the house is the kitchen. I love cooking, and the house that we're coming from has this tiny kitchen, and you could probably fit about 4 of those kitchens into this kitchen. So there's just ample space for me to do all sorts of things here. There's our extractor, and our gas stove is going to go there. Then over there is going to be an eye-level oven, and then an oven underneath it, so we'll have a double oven system. In this corner over there will be the fridge, And then we've got like our vegetable sink over there. And yeah, just tons and tons of cupboard space for pots, pans, cutlery, that kind of thing. Then eventually these windows open up like service windows. So they open that way. And when we've got the patio here, we'll be able to, make stuff on the countertops and then pass it through the window. Then we've got marble on the top there, with like pretty grey flecks in it. The cupboards on the top are going to stay white, but the cupboards underneath are going to match the beigey wooden floor. And then eventually in the middle of the kitchen here, like round about this area here, we're going to get a kitchen island. And we'll have some chairs around there, so it will be like a little breakfast kitchen nook type of thing. Then if we look at this wall, that is going to be where our open plan lounge is. So we will have like TVs and speakers on that wall, and then around this area here will be where our lounge suite will go. Then if we come through this way, this is the scullery. So again, we've got the marble tops over there. We're going to have our dishwasher and washing machine and tumble dryer over there. Plenty space for like brooms and detergents and things. And this is actually like a folding table. So when I'm doing laundry and I need a space to fold things, that's where it will be. And there will be a rail that goes across the top there where I'll hang all of the hanging items. So, and then this, I said to Darren that I wanted to have like an individual shelf for all the family members. So myself, Darren, Roman, Darren's son. And then when I'm done with the laundry, I will pack people's things in baskets on their individual shelves. And then it's their responsibility to go and take it to the room. And I'm doing that specifically so that I can teach Roman, that he also has to do a little bit in the house. Mom doesn't do absolutely everything. Just that he can be a little bit independent. Just switching the lights on here. This is the pantry. And also, very excited about this. This is the pantry with tons of cupboard space. Food is huge in our house. Darren and I eat like horses. I eat probably twice what Darren eats. And so food is a really big driver for us, and we needed lots of space to stock up on bulk items. And also I want to do canning and preserving of stuff that we grow. So I need space for like the bottles and the jams and all of those things that I am going to eventually need. This over here is going to be my office. I need the sun, and I need natural light because otherwise I feel very claustrophobic. So Darren and I were sort of competing as to who was going to get this office, but Darren, being the sweetheart that he is, has let me have the office with the natural light in it. I'm going to have lots of counter space, like there, and then there's going to be cupboards on that wall, because I do sewing and scrapbooking and lots of crafty things. I also do, obviously, the vlogging, and I want to next year start a podcast, so I'll have my podcasting equipment in here. And I want my sewing machine and overlocker and all of that out all the time, because it's such a schlep to constantly have to set it up that it makes me like not want to do sewing projects. Whereas if it's out all the time and easily accessible, I will be much more likely to use my sewing machine and stuff. Then this room, I think, is still locked. Yes, it is. And so inside this room is the kids' games room. So there's Darren's son that will use it. He's going to be 15 next year. So he wants things like his PlayStation and games and a pool table and stuff like that. And then obviously Roman, who's now getting a lot more mobile, he will also need a space that is very safe for him, where he can have his toys and his mobiles and stuff. So if we have a look at the wall, it's a really, really big games room. I would say that like the division for the games room is probably about there. So a really nice size, and we'll be able to fit all of the things that the kids want in there. And then that will be like the messy room. So the kids can go wild in there and make a mess, and we don't have to worry about it affecting the living space. And they can also keep themselves busy in there if there's a big party going on and there's a lot of adults. We're not getting in each other's way. And yeah, that will be the kids' room where they have complete free reign and can go wild. So then coming back this way towards the entrance, just quickly gonna check on Roman, who's having a little snooze. Everything's fine there. Yep. We are now moving from the entertainment area into like the living area. The very last thing that you get to before you go into the sleeping quarters is the guest bathroom. And this will be the bathroom that the guests use when we are having people over. So as you can see, still lots of work that needs to be done. I really hope it's going to be done in the next 4 days. But this is what the bathrooms are going to look like. So there's our shower. And then all of the bathrooms have got the white freestanding baths, a white toilet. We're going to have, that's marble on the top there, and then white cupboards, and then all of them have a shower as well. I lie. The guest bedroom's ensuite bathroom doesn't have a bath, but it's because it's a really small one. But the nice thing about this bathroom is it is gas. So if we have those like 2-week spells where it just rains and rains and rains and we don't get sun for the solar, at least we will have a gas bathroom so that we still all have hot water. And coming along here, this is Darren's office. So it's the same size as my office. The only thing is it's completely closed in. And Darren doesn't mind that with the type of hobbies he has and with the work he does, but for me, this was too claustrophobic for me. Alright, so then coming down the passage. The first room that we get to is Roman's room. So there are Roman's cupboards. Really nice big cupboards. Darren made sure that we have tons and tons of cupboard space. This is his beautiful big room. It's going to be so nice. I can't wait to decorate it. And he has such a lovely view over the whole garden. And what's nice about him is like no external people can look into Roman's room, because it's just surrounded all the way with our yard. And then this is his bathroom. Bath needs to go in. We got the shower in the corner, toilet, and basin. Our basins are also white, they match the baths. So the next room that we have is Darren's son's room. And I'm deliberately referring to him as Darren's son, just so that he can stay anonymous, because I don't feel it's fair for me to include him in the vlog if he doesn't want to be in the vlog. So just for his privacy's sake, he is referred to as Darren's son. So this is his room, also beautiful big cupboards. And you can't see it now because it's overcast, but the sun in this room is incredible. It gets really beautiful sun, and he will overlook the gardens that I was talking about, the herb garden. So like the medicinal, the culinary, the tea garden, which I think will be really pretty actually. I'm sure it will smell very nice when it's all up and running and the herbs and stuff are in bloom. So this is then his bathroom. It's again exactly the same concept: shower, bath, toilet, basin, and that's his lovely big room. Okay, then we are moving into the actual guest bedroom. All of the cupboards in all of the rooms are the same. So that's what they look like. Nice cupboard space. We'll probably end up putting linen and stuff in these cupboards because, you know, when people come and visit, I don't think they're gonna fill our cupboards with their clothes. So this is the only bathroom that doesn't have a bath, just because it's a little bit smaller, but I mean, it has everything that a guest would need. And we needed to have a guest room because we live like 30 k's away from friends and family. So if they come over for a get-together, a braai or a social or a party or New Year's or whatever, we don't want them to have to drive home afterwards that far away in the dark. And now we've come to the main bedroom. This is the walk-in closet for the main bedroom. Darren and I together probably don't have enough clothes to fill these cupboards, but Darren wanted more rather than less. And again, there's then always extra space for bedding and linen and towels and that kind of stuff. So there will be a little vanity section for me there at the end where I can sit and do my hair and makeup. Not that I do that very often, but at least it's there for me if I want it. Then this is our main bedroom. And we have a beautiful view of the mountains. Let me just get to a spot where you can see past the plastic. So we've got a stunning view of the farm across the way and the mountains. This is Darren's safe room. So it's a panic room basically. Like the movie Panic Room, we are going to have a room like that here, just in case, you never know. Darren's very, very big on safety and security, so that's his like passion project room. And then this is our bathroom. It's going to be our cupboards, which will eventually get the granite top. Our freestanding bath that will be under the window, toilet, and then we've got a double shower. And then this door, which is locked at the moment, leads onto one of my favorite aspects of the whole house, and that is our outside shower. I had a friend who lived in Cape Town who had an outside shower, and it was just so stunning to like, doesn't matter if it was summer or winter or whatever, to just be outside in amongst the elements and have a shower. And ever since I was exposed to that, I wanted an outside shower. So Darren built one for me. Then you can see in the corner there, those are our JoJo's. So we will be collecting rainwater so that we can be completely off-grid. There are our stairs that lead to the door that's in between the pantry and the scullery, and then the little room next to it is where we have the solar and where the gardener's room is. So basically where the lawnmowers and weed eaters and gardening stuff is kept. So that is basically how the house is looking. There's still quite a bit that needs to be done, but we'll do it as we go. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more content like this and want to watch the progress of us moving in and decorating and getting the garden up and running, and actually living that off-grid homesteading type lifestyle, then please hit the subscribe button. And if there's anybody that has made a change like that and has moved to a place and they've started homesteading and have any tips and advice for me, I'd love to hear from you, and then please leave a message in the comments. That's all for this time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.